Hi everyone, today we're going to be looking at how we count atoms in formulas. So most things are not made up of individual atoms. In fact, an atom is so small that on the tip of a needle, we would find millions to billions of them. They're very, very small. And in order to make things, usually they do join together with other atoms. And when they join together with other atoms, we call these molecules, the things that they make. I've got examples right here. Here's a water molecule. We can see that three atoms, two hydrogens and one oxygen, have bonded together to form something bigger called a molecule. And in this case, the hydrogen oxygen in this ratio of 2 to 1 forms or makes water. So very rarely in nature will we find just one atom by itself. In fact, some of our most common atoms we call diatomic. And dia means two. So these are atoms that in nature tend to pair up with other atoms that are similar. So the air that or the oxygen that you and I are breathing in the air right now, it's not individual oxygen molecules, it's individual oxygen atoms, it's two atoms that have joined together. So there's a pair of them, and so we get an oxygen molecule. And some of the other ones in the air around us, nitrogen is another common element in the air. 78% of what's in the air around us is nitrogen, 21% is oxygen. So these two diatomic molecules make up 99% of what's around you in the room right now. And then we have some other diatomic molecules. We have hydrogen, chlorine, fluorine, bromine. So those are all ones that are found in pairs in nature. But many are not found in pairs, they're found in even greater molecules. So here's an example of table sugar, C12H22O11. This is 45 atoms joined together to form a molecule. And we can see by the notation here, C is for carbon, and lower or subscript, that the number 12 telling us that there's 12 carbons. There are 22 hydrogens and 11 oxygens, and they're all bonded together in a special way to make table sugar. So your job today is to go through these chemical formulas and tell me the total number of atoms. So oxygen, this is something that we need to breathe. As you know, it's O2. It's one of our diatomic molecules. So you're going to tell me that there's two atoms forming this molecule. For water, and of course life depends on water, its chemical formula is H2O, and you're going to tell me that there are three atoms. We have two hydrogens and one oxygen. Now if there's only one of something, we don't write the one, we can leave it off, and that's why there's no little one beside the O. As well, just want to remind you that every element starts with a capital letter, and if it's more than one letter long, it's then followed by a small letter. So you can see right here, Ca, calcium. This C and this O are two, this isn't a CO, this is a C and an O. They're both capitals, telling us that they are different atom types. So here we have three atom types, calcium, carbon, and oxygen. And we can see that we have one calcium, one carbon, and three oxygen for a total of, and I'll let you fill that in. So work through this sheet, and I'll be posting the answers.